What's ever up, everyone? Drew, aka Catching Rockets here. Whoo wee! Hope everybody had a good day. Spy absolutely just crushed our levels. Love to see it. Hopefully, a lot of people made some good money off the trades. Um, Today, we're gonna. Well, first we'll just look at um, Spy because I really want to cover the entry. This is really important. Like today was the A plus plus setup that we're looking for when we want to take a trade. So I want to outline it. We talked about it yesterday, played out perfectly. Couldn't really ask for more. And then we'll hop into some option trades that I'm looking at. Found some bangers, y'all. Like some really, really nice setups. So I'm stoked on that as well. And then we'll chart SPY really quick and figure out what we think it's going to do tomorrow. All right. I think there might be a chance in hell that I might live trade on YouTube tomorrow. NQ and ES. What's up, Triple G? And I'm sorry if I just randomly start laughing, but yeah, if you were in the Discord today, you know what I'm laughing about. I can't, I can't stop laughing. That's too much. Oh, and on that note, I need you guys to smash that like button to make up for the one person that's going to come in here and push the dislike button. All right. So on to some more serious stuff. We talked about yesterday. I mean, a couple of setups, right? I'm not trying to brush over anything, but um, our short entry was here at the single prints. If we opened and came up and tapped this, we had our riskier call entry down here at the spike, which we never tapped. Our safer entry, where is it? It's on here somewhere. Where are you at? Did I accidentally delete it? Bro. Did I? Let me see really. What in the world? Why in the hell would I delete that? All right. You know what? I'm gonna hop into the video really quick because I like to be like what's it called? I like to be accountable. So, and more importantly, again, I want to show this because I want you guys to really understand the entry, so that when you see this setup, you know this is where you grab calls. Okay, like every single time. So let's hop into yesterday's video really quick. So weird that I deleted that level. I don't know when I would have even deleted it. Like, I don't delete stuff
on
after
30
the fact.
minutes.
Weird. Or did I not write it? I literally wrote it and then I deleted it at some point in time during the video. That's weird. Okay. So right here, this was our safer call entry, right? So everybody should have had that level. What is ELILLY? Give me the ticker symbol and I'll see if I have time. What's up, the Mark crew? What's up, Corey? How you doing? What's up, Jack? Hi, hi, John. What's up, Trader Dan? Man, apparently the truth hurts. I'm really just not even trying to talk about it, but like, if y'all could see my DMs, you would just die. Like, oh my gosh. Whew. Oh man. Somebody was in their feelings. All right. So anyway, I don't know when I deleted that, but I deleted it apparently sometime during the video yesterday. This was our safer call entry. And during the video, I said break above previous day POC. Right. And you want to see 3 5-minute candles close above, which is basically what I was drawing with this line. retest, and then that's your entry for calls. So this is exactly... No, I did write it. I literally showed it from yesterday's video, but I deleted it after I wrote it, which is just weird. But so really, actually, let me remove session volume profile here. I really want you guys to see this, okay? This right here is what you're looking for. This is your setup. On any trade, if you want an A++ entry on a trade, you have any level on volume profile get broken. You have 3 5-minute candles either close above or below it. You retest. This is where you get in, and then you play it up to your level. And as you can see, this was our first trim level, and we hit it pretty nicely. Didn't get too much of a pullback after we got this retest, right? It was a pretty good, clean, straight run up. Hopefully you guys made bank on it. Our second, or our close level, was at the single prints. We never made it that high, but whatever. It's all good. This was a $2.50 move, which I'll take all day, any day on SPY. And then I want you guys to notice as well, this is clean. We break above. We don't like wick back down below. We don't wick back down below on any of these candles. Then we retest and we go. This is basically confirming that all of the participants in the market are happy being above the POC, which is why it's such a great setup. And it doesn't matter what level you're looking at. So like if we were looking at previous day value area low and we break above, have 3 5-minute candles close above, retest, the retest is your entry for calls. If we have 3 5-minute candles break below the previous day value area high, retest, the retest is your entry for puts. Right? So this is what we're always looking for, at least if you want to be that disciplined, good trader, you know, waiting for ideal setups. This is what you look for. And then I want to point something out, like we're not looking for slop like this, right? So if you look at this, like we broke down below the level, wick back up, tapped it again, or actually wick back through it again, and then we closed below, came back above, came back under, wicked back above, had 3 5-minute candles, closed below, retest, and then ended up going higher, right? So this is exactly what you're not looking for. This sloppiness here, where it's like wicking back through, you know, multiple touches of the level. We're looking for a clean break, 3 5-minute candles or more, retest, and you grab your calls right there. Boom. Done. Easy. Okay? I'm done beating this horse now, but hopefully you guys really understand based on what I've just shown you. This is what we're not looking for. This is exactly what we're looking for. Okay? This will do you right probably about 70 to 80% of the time. You're going to take losses unless you're that 100% trader, but you will be taking losses, you know, whatever, 20, 30% of the time. That's part of the game. You roll with the punches. Hopefully people were listening yesterday and they're focusing on one trade a day for 6 months, journaling their trades, waiting for good setups. This was it. We drew it out for you. I hope a bunch of y'all caught it. I really do. So that said, let's hop into the plays that we're watching for tomorrow. First one is going to be Apple. On Apple, sorry, let me switch to a higher time frame and let me turn on the fixed range volume profile. Apple, I'm looking for calls over 232 and 15 cents. We're going to take our first trim. Unfortunately, it's not even like a 1-point move, but it is what it is. At 233. I can't ignore these candles here. Second trim 234, and then we'll close our calls at 235 and 37 cents. Next trade, QCOM. This one is looking like just ready to absolutely rock it. Oh, sorry. Apple's going to be a day trade. QCOM, swing trade, depending on how big of a move you're trying to catch. Calls over 171.85. First trim 172 and 70 cents. Second trim 174. Third trim 175.26. Close at 176 and 10 cents. If you swing this, there's a good chance that we're gonna come up and touch at least 180. Okay. So there's QCOM for you. Again, that's going to be a swing trade. And then the last one that I'm looking at, this one keeps on swerving me, but it's got to go up eventually. And actually, Snow, Shorty is, I think he bought shares on Snow, and he's looking for a pretty decent move to the upside. That's not why I'm sharing this trade. The setup's just there, and it's been there. This is the third day in a row, or the third. Here, actually, let me just show you guys. It's way easier to show it than try to explain what I'm saying. So here on the 14th, I called it out as a call. It was invalid. It never triggered. Here on the 15th, I called it out as a call. It never triggered. It was invalid. And now we're calling it out basically for the third video in a row. But it's really due to start running. So over 120 and 5 cents, first trim 121 and 30 cents. Close your calls at 122.50. And basically, like I talked about, this is going to be a day trade, but if you were looking for, like, you know, whatever, 6 months to a year out, this has got some potential to really move. Just a heads up. Let me see here really quick. Let me just save this options plays. Let's go through SPY really quick now. Or not really quick, but let's chart this up. I can't believe I deleted that like safer call entry on SPY yesterday. That was really stupid. Had a really good time today at the shooting range with my son. He put, I don't know, probably about 200 rounds down range between the AR and the 45, and did really good. He had really good groupings. Very proud of him. Alrighty. So I'm not talking too much about settings as far as volume profile. We just did a video on Sunday. If you go to the live videos on my channel, did a class on volume profile. So if you are needing to learn this, I would recommend going and watching that class. But just really quickly, for daily levels, I'm on 30 minutes, regular trading hours, using session volume profile indicator, value area volume 68, row size 100, and under style you check value area high, value area low, and POC. Right now we have 2 days overlapping, so we can draw our SIGs, which we will do right now. So for SIGs, you grab the first candle of the first day that's overlapping, and you go all the way to the last candle of the other day that's overlapping. And this could be more than 2 days in a row, but we're looking for a minimum of 2 days in a row overlapping to be able to draw SIGs. From here, row size 100, value area volume 68. And this is the indicator fixed range volume profile. From here, we go first sig. Once we have our first sigs, we switch to value area volume 95. And that gives us our second sigs. I could go out on a whim right now and say that my second sig on the bottom is also going to be my third sig. Let me just go ahead and mark it now. So once I have my second sigs, I then switch my value area volume to 99%, and that would give me my third sigs. And as you can see, second sig and third sig lines up at the bottom. I don't know how I knew that. I'm just very lucky. And then this is my third sig on the top. If you're wondering, like, the importance of this, basically the sigs are based on like the bell curve, and as you get to the further out extremes like second sig and third sig, you have a higher chance of a reversal. I could see it on the volume profile. Basically the lines at the bottom of the volume profile, so there's nowhere else for the level to go. If the line is already at the very bottom of the profile, it can't go any lower. So all right, so there's our sig levels. Next, we'll grab our TPO levels. I don't think we have a spike today. Yeah. We have a poor high and single prints at the bottom. So man, I am sleepy. I didn't get very much sleep last night, and then, like, you know, I promised the kid that we would go shooting today. So I was like just trying to drag myself out of bed this morning. I didn't trade today. I planned on waking up early in the morning, you know, trading like normal when the market opens, and then waking up my son, taking him to the shooting range, but I overslept. And so when I woke up, we literally just headed straight to the range. And I'm glad that I did, because I think we got the last open bay. Yeah. Excuse me. So for me, I normally wouldn't draw my levels this close together. But if you guys want the actual levels, these are the actual levels. For me, when like my poor high and my previous day value rate high are this close, I would normally just do this. But I'm drawing all of the levels that way. You know, if you guys want to know where the actual poor high is, you have it instead of me combining the two. Okay. I think tomorrow should be fairly easy to trade as well. Let me just figure something out really quick. All right, I'm going to give away one of my little secrets here. It's nothing too amazing, but so whenever we have a poor high, I talked about this the other day, but basically it's an unfinished auction. So when you have an unfinished auction, you're expecting price to go higher to complete that auction before it pulls back. Or if you have a poor low, you expect price to go lower, complete the auction, and then bounce. Okay. So knowing that if price is up here, we really kind of need to go higher and clean this up before we come back down inside. And generally, they don't go very much higher. It'll just go a little bit higher. So I look to the left and I'm like, what's my next like really key level to the left? Excuse me. Gosh. And right here on TPO, we have the POC, TPO POC right here at 583 and 35 cents. To me, this is the most likely place that we'll get a rejection. If we slice through this, then we'll probably get a rejection right around 584 and 30 cents at the second sig. Okay. Let me turn off TPO here. Basically, I just wanted to explain how I found this random level before I turned off my TPOs. So for me tomorrow, fairly simple. This is going to be where you look to take calls. Let me make sure I don't erase any levels this time. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm drawing this at the wrong spot. And I don't really want this to be so big. I'm not looking for a massive range, just right here. That should be good. It kind of is, Trev, but it's generally going to be a little bit higher. Yeah, no, absolutely short if we fall back above or fall back inside the poor high. So you're, like I said, you're looking for the yeah, there's single prints in the middle of the TPO up here somewhere. Here, let me turn it on again. Or wait, no, it was here. Let me turn it on again really quick. I don't really care about these, especially when it's just one block, like here to here. If you guys want the levels, I'll draw them for you. But basically, you're just going to expect price to move quickly through this level. So there they are. Normally, I don't put these on my chart, but if you guys want the levels, you have them. Yeah. So as far as puts are concerned, or I should say, just in case like we don't come down here, if we open somewhere below previous day value area low, break above, we're looking for that nice clean 3 5-minute candles above without any wicks coming back below, and then we're looking for a retest. This would be your long or call entry, and you target here basically. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. And then for this poor high, you can watch for two things. If we peak above really quick and then fall right back inside, you can grab puts. That's kind of hard to draw. I don't want even a single candle to close above. If that's the case, I just want it to wick through, come right back inside. Um, if we come outside like this, I would be looking for puts here. Okay. So, um, and then you guys let me know if you have any questions, okay? Um, this, short of doing it live, this would cover every scenario that I would see, that I would be interested in trading. Um, I guess the only other possible scenario, which is very unlikely, would be if, where is it? If we do this and come back inside the previous day value area high retest, then you would take it short. So you would short here. But that's really very, very unlikely. I would rather be short at the, or take puts at the possible put entry level. Um, so yeah, that's the setup I'm looking for. Let me look at Lily really quick. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I think because the Mark crew asked really nicely. But generally requests are only for friends of the stream. And also only if I'm doing requests. But he did ask super, super nicely. And this gives you guys to type out questions if you have any while I look at this. Well, hopefully you're not in calls. It's due for a pullback. Geez, that's an expensive stock. Who do they think they are, Chipotle? This actually is not terrible. I mean, depending on what you have, but um, Am I wasting my time right now? 30th of October, they have earnings. Basically in 14 days. I'm kind of wasting my time. Um, so they're about to run. They're going to pull back first. Let's see. Sorry, let me get this off my screen so I can see you guys. Yeah, 45 minutes above the, well, not above the poor high, just over previous day value rate high. But that's really like our least likely scenario, Trev. Like, um, but it is possible. So I'm not going to ignore the fact that it's there. Um, okay. Let's see here. Right about here. It's going to pull back right about to this range. Um, and then it should go to about 9:30. I don't know why I can't get it to go to 9:30, but whatever. Yeah, so I don't really know what you're looking for, um, the Mark crew, but I would expect a pullback right around to 910, 908. I really think the bounce is going to be right around 909. But definitely want to, acknowledge the range that's here, based on the candles. There's quite a bit of support up here at like the 910 level. Um, Also, right around 909, there's quite a bit of support, but it could definitely go as low as 908. And from there, I would expect a pretty good bounce, roughly like 20 points. Okay. I think that's going to do it, everybody, unless anybody has any questions. Um, yeah, I'll just really focus on being patient and being disciplined. Wait for that good entry. You know, we covered it on SPY today, where the level's gone now, but it was basically right here. We broke above 3 5-minute candles, retest, boom, calls. Just so simple. Follow your levels, or follow the levels that I give. I don't say that from like an ego thing. I would rather you guys learn how to do this on your own and find your own levels. But the key is whether you're following my levels or following your own levels, you need to trust the levels that you have. So, um, we did it today on SPY, where our entry was, I don't remember, roughly 579, 46 cents, whatever. And we closed right around 582. I don't remember the exact level, like 40 something. Close enough. And you don't accept anything in between. So like when you see, this pullback here, you don't get scared. When you see this pullback here, you don't get scared. Stocks never go straight up or straight down. They're always going to, stair step up or stair step down. So if you're freaking out, you're just oversized and you need to trade smaller. And the beauty of it is once you learn, like with smaller sizing, to really accept your risk and really accept like playing your levels. Once you get that down with smaller sizing, then it becomes easier with bigger sizing. But when I say bigger sizing, it should all be like acceptable amount for the size of your account. Um, so yeah, that's what you want to do. All right. Um, always trust your levels. Always, always, always trust your levels. Um, so Jack Spade, um, sorry, is what better for one DT or two? I mean, any of the trades that I shared, Apple and Snow are both day trades. QCOM is a swing trade. I should have mentioned like 2 days out. I didn't say that. But for those, like the further out you take, the less you're going to get eaten up by theta. But contracts are going to be more expensive. So you have to do what works for you and what works for your account. But I think generally the levels that we call out, we don't get too much choppiness. Oh, SPY, just, yeah, either same day or next day. Again, it just depends on how much you want to spend on the contract. Tomorrow's or 2 days out on SPY starts to get a little bit more pricey than the 0DTs. But I don't know. I mean, I think we're pretty good at calling out the levels. So if you follow them, like, you shouldn't have any issues with 0DTs. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to think. I don't know what I'm thinking about, though. Just really kind of hanging out to see if there's more questions. But y'all know, like, if you have questions, you're welcome to DM me, hit me up, ask. Or even better, just ask the question in a public space and at me. And that way, other people will probably have the same question as you. And you'll be helping them out by asking me in public. That way they don't have to ask the question. Some people are shy. Sorry, complete brain fart. Um, I think, like, really, I just want to give you all love. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the fun. I appreciate the laughs. I think I'm very blessed to have like a group of like cool people that follow me. That I feel like I can talk with, and um, just want to say thanks to you guys. I appreciate you. I really hope you guys are crushing it. I hope you guys killed it today. I hope you guys crush it tomorrow. There is a chance that I will be going live on YouTube in the morning and live trading NQ and ES. What's up, Jay Marie? So Triple G, you're asking if we use supply and demand. That's what I chart. Wait, where are my drawings? Oh, I'm on the wrong chart. How funny. I think maybe you're just looking for different terminology. Um, on my channel, we teach what I was taught by a market maker, and then also there's an actual market maker. You might not be able to distinguish our voices, but my mentor has a thick accent, and he's an actual market maker. He teaches on my channel. I teach on my channel. Basically, if there's no face cam, it's generally my mentor. If there is a face cam, it's generally me. And we teach what the market makers can't hide from us, which is going to be volume profile, TPO, which is also time price opportunity, footprints, order flow, market profile. And so it's just different words for the same thing, really. Like, if we're taking calls down here, that's taking calls at our demand, right? Or if we're taking calls here, that would be our demand. If we're taking puts up here, that's our supply, right? But a lot of people, they'll draw, like a pretty sizable box and say like, oh, this is my demand zone. As you can see today from like what we were watching for, actually I need to delete this. This was our entry here. This was our supply zone. And it's to the T. Like if you look at my level, my singular line compared to where price came to, it's almost right to the T. I don't draw big boxes on my chart. I have lines that are pretty much respected for my entries and my exits. Okay? So basically just same thing, different verbiage. That's all it is. Okay? But I mean, if you're wanting to learn, this is the place. Like we don't talk about supply and demand per se. Again, just different verbiage for the same thing. So I think that's going to do it, everybody. I always kind of just try to hang out at the end and see if there's any questions. But I also feel like I just tend to blab when I do this. Like I just sit here blabbering on about nothing. And I'm not trying to waste people's time. So with all of that said, I hope you all crush it tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be live in the morning. And if I do go live in the morning, if we call out long on ES, that means you can take calls on SPY. If we call out short on ES, that means you can take puts on SPY. Okay? But I'll also just try to mention, if we do go live, I'll try to say this will work for SPY as well for calls, or this will work for SPY for puts. Okay? With all of that said, much love, much respect. I hope you all kill it tomorrow. Hopefully you guys are on the one trade a day and you're working on discipline and patience. Yeah, let's all kill it tomorrow. Much love, much respect. Peace out. Y'all have a good one. See you tomorrow.